Welcome to Deep Fried D&D.
Welcome back to Deep Fried D&D. The test bed that was supposed to maybe run 6 episodes, maybe 7. Well, here we are, episode 12. And you know what? We're going to take this thing to the end. We're going to go ahead and test it all the way out and see where our intrepid adventurers land in the Dragonlance saga here. Having a great time. Thanks for the feedback, everybody. So here we go. Episode 12. Dwarf tested, Bugbear approved.
Yeehaw!
Well done, man. Thank you for that.
So. Welcome back to Dragonlance. So, when we left off last time, if I remember correctly, you guys had made it to Hollow's Heart. And after making your way around and meeting some of the new contacts there, and also winning or receiving your $1,000 or 1,000 gold piece bounty for returning
money.
Right. You also have uncovered the secret of Nessa,
Yes.
the patron of this community, who has revealed to you that she is a dragon.
If you were wondering why they don't get attacked, there you go.
Yep.
I was like, hey, they have no standing army here. Well, there you go.
Okay, so as you guys were there and the reveal was made, Nessa, as she is known by her human name, had revealed to you that she is the guardian of this community. And I don't think we got into conversations about your total, all of your tasks that you were doing. I think just the transaction of the egg was made. So that's where I think we left off. I don't think you had revealed to her any of the other activities that you guys were doing, other than that she knew that you were opposing the dragon army.
Correct.
So what we'll do, we'll pick up in the room where we left off, where she had revealed that she was a dragon in this huge treasure room that she had procured a lot of items that you were looking over.
Hey, Rover.
Huh?
I think she's single.
I'm already taken.
Oh, really? Are you committed to somebody else now?
I'm not sure how this all works, but
I don't know. Maybe you need some more practice there.
yeah, I don't know. She's quite large.
I can get big.
I don't know.
I just get angry.
I don't want you to get out of practice or anything, right? We have been out here in the wasteland for a while. And
I mean, she's not that far away. I'll go see her with the army when we meet up with her.
All right, man. I'm just saying. You might,
We can't just be running around doing dragons because, it's
Well,
been a
no,
while.
I wasn't saying do her.
I
was
mean,
saying,
why don't you do her? Why don't you flirt with her?
Well,
I don't want to.
As you guys are continuing your banter,
I can get big, but it only lasts for a minute. So what am I going to do with the other 30 seconds?
Just do what I do and just rage. Just be angry.
I think that's what she'll do.
Hey, I just don't want you to get out of practice. That's all. Oh, it's good. It's good. I'll back off now. I won't pressure him.
I mean,
He's getting a little defensive.
so
so
maybe
I'm gonna-
Darby, though, I don't know what she's into. All right, that's enough.
Silent
All right.
stare. That's not good.
Yep, that's good for podcasting there.
Yeah.
I might have had a French fry in my mouth.
Just for the audience, that is a long, drawn-out stare down.
That was a stare down. Yes, it was.
So, as you guys are talking, you do notice that the egg that you have given her, she is turned and has walked to the back of the chamber and has placed the egg somewhat, not really what you would think of a nest, like what a bird would use, but basically a nest that is precious gems and jewels and gold, and she has placed the egg there. She also turns and lifts a chest that is much too big for her human form to be able to carry, but seems to do so with ease. And she presents the chest in front of it and says, I know this is not much, but I'm sure one of you can use this in your future travels. This is actually a gift that is from me, literally from me. And she opens the chest, and you see that there is a scale, bronze dragon scale mail that she has there for anyone who could use that.
Bronze dragon scale mail. What?
wow.
I guess we should look that up.
You get a +1 on your AC with this one. You have advantage on saving throws against frightful presence and breath weapons of dragons, and you have a resistance to lightning damage.
Jeez.
What's its AC coming out of the gate?
That should be it's 14, I think, for scale.
Yeah, I
so
think
it'd be a 15 base, which not too bad.
Not bad. Does anybody need that? It is considered magic, right? So it reforms to the person.
Correct. It is magic.
That might be
You
good.
can also focus your senses as an action to magically discern the distance and direction to the closest bronze dragon within 30 miles of you. So,
Well, I'm going to pass on it because it's dexterity. You can get a +2 dex with it still. Stuff like that, right?
you
It's
don't
medium
get,
armor?
That's medium armor. You
Does
have
this
no
have-
disadvantage against stealth checks.
Okay, so this is medium armor then.
this is
Well,
medium
actually,
armor?
yeah, no, this one does say you get disadvantage on stealth checks.
Does it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yours does?
Yeah, well, the bronze dragon scale mail, it says at the bottom, the wearer has disadvantage on stealth.
But this doesn't have
This one
that.
is medium.
Yeah, that's what this is too. Medium,
So-
very rare.
Does that one say specifically that?
It does not. So we'll have to use the basic rules. then.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
however you want to
Yeah,
do it.
because I know that like a lot of the medium don't, but this will be disadvantaged. Then that's the way we'll play it.
Okay. I mean, it's good, but I can't use it.
So, Darby or
I'm taking a look at this. Wait a minute
yeah,
now.
I was gonna say
Hold on. What do we got?
Yeah, because I've got the mithril. So
I got
You're
the
15.
full plate. So
With your shield, you'd have 18.
I'm at 18 now.
You'd still be at 18 with
15.
advantage
17,
against.
18. Actually, I'd be at a 19 if I did that.
and plus you get a lot of other bonuses with
You
it.
get a.
You already have
Do you get
advantage.
to add dex with the scale mail, or is it a?
yes, you
Yes,
Oh, so I'll go up even higher than that. How much dex is it? Maximum
only
two.
two.
do. Yep,
Two.
max.
So I'll be at an AC of 21.
Ugh.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's
That
that's
is
where we're
awesome.
going. Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah, we don't need it. Thanks anyway, though.
yeah. Those on there.
Just throw it off the side into the pit.
Yeah.
Just toss it down.
All right.
What
so
is-
All right, hand it over.
What is Darby using right now on armor?
You know, I was looking at this sheet and I have no idea.
you're probably using
Light
just,
armor.
You're
I
just
don't-
using leather, right?
Yeah.
that's what I'd
Probably
say. Yeah.
leather.
Looking at that 15 AC there, probably.
Yeah, I don't have much.
I give that vest of fortitude over. Look at that one.
Thank you.
There
See
you
if
go.
that helps out a little more.
It's gotta. It's better than what I have. So,
All right.
all right, I'll take that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Kinder swapping clothes just right here in the Dragon Slayer.
Good day.
You put that. Let me
Stripping
see if
down.
that'll fit.
Just start
Literally
changing.
stripping down. My God.
There you go.
So with that, Nessa is ask you. I know that you are doing tasks in the wastelands. I'm suspecting that you may have encountered some elves also on the coast.
Oh, yeah, the water elves.
Maybe some other elves.
Nah, I don't remember any of those.
Maybe some that's digging or looking for anything. And she's kind of leading you to be honest, so she doesn't have to like rage on you.
I tell her, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, we have no reason to hide anything from
Okay.
her.
I tell her everything.
So
Sure.
she says, "I know of Dalamar, who
Okay.
is probably the one that's give you the location of the last place that you left."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So Dalamar's a little bit ambitious, but all in all, his intentions are good. So this is why I allowed them to continue their archaeological endeavors. with that, I believe that you guys have one more location possibly that you're going to. Would
That
you
is
care
correct.
to share that with me?
It is the place with the stuff.
You could start with a W, maybe. This is
Yeah,
what happens.
all
when
the
you got
players
2
have
weeks.
failed.
Wake and Reef, yeah.
Yeah, Wake and Reef.
I
That
did
was
say
it.
at the end of last episode that there would be some time. There's a time gap.
Oh, yeah.
So keep this in mind. Anyone who listens in the future, we're all working class people, and we do this every 2 weeks. So keep that in mind.
It may have been 4 weeks for some of us.
It was. This was
It
a
is
4-week
for
break.
ones who have kids going to school and make a dash for the beach one more time.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes, Wake and Wreath.
Okay.
So Nessa kind of contemplates for a moment, thinking Wake and Wreath. And she says, to help you with this task, because it will protect my people and my community, and we want to stay out of this conflict. With that being said, there is some actions we will take to help that. So she has already explains that she has committed a small group of rangers that will be meeting with the Army on behalf of the community.
Mm-hmm.
Klystron, the ranger, will be the leader of that group, and he will go to meet the Army because she knows where the Army's at. And he will also pass on where you guys are going because she's going to take you there to Wake and Reef
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
to save time and for you to get there quickly.
Oh, my God. That's so awesome.
Nessa tells you that what she has discovered is the Army has dispensed into smaller battalions or groups.
Mm-hmm.
One of the group that is led by their leadership, and Soth. She has witnessed that Soth is also with them. A small group has went to this encampment where Wake and Wreath is. Now, Wake and Wreath, the only thing she knows of Wake and Wreath is it is an ancient tower and that there's something magical about it. And really, it's a mystery to her. She's not a super ancient dragon. So she doesn't remember before the cataclysm. But she does know that Wake and Wreath is a elvish term. So it's elvish in nature. And it is a tower. So she will take you there. But the thing is she's already sent this ranger group on ahead. The Army must meet you at a destination that she has told the Rangers to the caverns, and she will take you to intersect with the Army. So she's going to send them right away and expects you guys to stay for the night to give them time to meet with the Army, and then we're going to wait till the Army gets there. And then you will meet up with them for the plan to make the assault or whatever to get through the pass.
Okay.
So she says you're free to look about. She doesn't have anything really of any weapons or weaponry that could really assist with anything. However, that she does have funds, and that you can take anything that you need or you can carry that would benefit you in the future.
Oh, Lord, you just told Kenders that.
Oh, man.
They come out of there. It's
She's
just
not really worried about it.
Oh,
pockets
good. We
full.
can keep this stuff then. We start pulling all the stuff out of our pockets. Yeah. Okay. Deal. All right.
I
So,
don't know
yeah.
if it's free. I don't really want it as much. It's not
Get
as
a
fun.
point. I don't know.
That would definitely be Kinderlight. All right, so you guys are free to interact in the community or to rest for the day. And tomorrow morning we will leave. And what we'll do is we'll send back to the top of the crater, and we'll leave out some so no one will see her turn into a dragon, right? She's keeping this secret from the rest of the people. So
Sounds good.
with that, she kind of removes herself to the back of the chamber and leaves you to your own.
Is there any so we can use whatever we need out of here?
Anything you can find that's useful. I will say that randomly, you will find basic armory, weaponry, anything that would
What about
normally.
potions? Any potions?
I'll let you roll for potions for the possibility of one. We'll do some checks. You can do arcane checks.
Yeah. Yep. Not
All
sure
right.
what magic is, actually.
-1. Let's go.
Negative. Oh, whoa. What the heck is that? I don't know. Arcane, I don't. Is that a
17.
19?
A 2.
Hey, that's what I rolled.
Minus 1 and 18.
All right, so the 19 is that the highest check we got?
Yes.
All right, so you do find four greater healing potions.
That's what we were looking for right there.
And you recognize that from previous purchase. The look of the
hey,
potion.
I see. Yeah.
Look at these things just laying around over here. Look.
Yeah.
4 greater healing potions.
You just want to do one
Fantastic.
apiece? One apiece?
Yeah,
one
that
apiece?
sounds
One
good.
apiece? All right.
Let me add that here.
All right, so
Hmm.
as you've already investigated the village before, there's practical goods here. There's practical goods here, but nothing really useful for such a high-powered party. So you're more than welcome to continue search or whatever you'd like to do in the community for the remainder of the day. If not, we can just speed it up to the morning.
Now, we can go to the bar and see if we can find a drunk guy to try one of these pickled giant octopus anuses and see what they think.
Or maybe they got a fight coming up. We can fix a fight in the bar.
Yeah, is there a fight tonight?
No.
There's about to be.
That's the proper answer.
What time of
from
day is
the
it?
DM.
Yeah, this group is too full of shenanigans. This will turn into like 7 sessions.
I can't help but think that the Dragonlance people put a dragon deep inside of the anus-shaped cavern.
That is true. Yep.
Just glad it wasn't a bad dragon. Anyway,
That's some good harvesting.
So I will proceed to the vacant. We have a vacant house, basically, right?
Yeah, there was one
Yeah.
of the
So,
and it
I'm
has all the accommodations you would need to rest or what
Yeah.
have you.
I think I'm going to spend my evening in quiet contemplation and prayer because I have not done that in some time. So I will do that and leave these other people to their own devices.
Man, that sounds boring as hell.
It's not the most exciting thing, but it's pretty necessary.
The life
For a
of the
cleric.
divine.
What are you
Yes.
doing? Just talking to gods and stuff? You know, that is boring.
Yeah, until you need healing, then it's not boring, is it?
Fly in the dark, cheater,
Cheater.
Twilight.
Cheater cleric.
What time of day is it, give or take?
It's midday.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to look in the Dragon Hoard for some kind of interesting book, manuscript, anything of that nature.
Oh, there in her hoard there are books. There's all
Yes.
kind of books.
Just something that would pique my interest.
Okay,
About
so
something maybe about old magics, like probably an older book, something that could help us.
all right, roll me a d10.
Oh.
Better
Matt,
yet, roll a percentage, Matt.
All right.
Matt got to be using those heavy ass metal dice.
You damn right I do.
Well, at least we got him on a plastic table. Now. He
That's
don't
right.
Not
Damage
divots
the
in
table.
damn table.
40.
All right, 40. That's pretty good. So you notice 2 manuscripts that catch your eye.
Mm-hmm.
You notice one that relates to the towers of sorcery, a history of the towers.
Okay.
And the other manual is one of the Cataclysm and the Legend of Lord Soth.
Oh, that is useful.
You look at that book and can tell that is a very valuable manuscript. It's gilded and probably is not been widely read or known. It looks
Interesting.
more like a hand account from that time. You could tell it's very old too, so it's probably worth some money too. That's the two books that caught your eye. Now,
Hey, can I have these?
She looks at you and says, "I haven't seen that one in forever." And she points to the one for Soth.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "That is a very valuable manuscript, but yes, I will let you have that."
Oh.
And the other that you have, that actually has a directory of all the wizards.
Yep.
That's up to like 25 years ago that were in the Tower of Sorcery. It actually has the actual sorcerers or wizards that were in each of the towers. So if you need to reference that, they're probably in that book.
I'm going to look for my homegirl's name. She in there?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm asking her if she knows Peter Dinklage, this other wizard that's in her tower.
Wait a minute. Who the hell is that? Oh my God. You gonna
I don't know. It's just in the book.
okay. Yeah. He was terrible. Terrible wizard. He just drank a lot and knew stuff.
Yeah.
What you do notice though is that when you look at the entry that's for weighing,
Mm-hmm.
that she has to be age-wise at this time. You know, she has to be in her 60s, which is kind of offsetting because I mean she looks like a woman in her mid-40s.
She's in her
Interesting.
60s. Okay.
Yeah. So, and you see that her position in the council with the Black Rose was relatively high. She would be equated to what middle management, right? So,
Right.
So she had some cachet. It also showed that she retired roughly 7 years ago.
Interesting. Hey, Waylon.
Yes.
Hey, we met a wizard named Peter. He said hello.
Is that the guy that drinks a lot?
Yeah, he seems to smell like it.
Yeah. Where are you at?
Chilling with a dragon. What's popping there?
It's popping.
A dragon?
Yeah. This shit's gotten a little crazy.
Is the dragon metallic or?
Oh, yeah. She a little bronze. Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hold on just a second. I'm going to put you on hold. Boop.
Why does he do that? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm reaching out to her son.
Derek?
Yeah, Derek. Hey, man, you good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Derek's okay.
Okay, I kind of heard that.
Oh.
You were holding the
guys-
button. You were holding both. Don't hold both stones at the same time.
Oh, I'm not. Okay.
You got one. You got one stone on one
Yeah.
shoulder and one on the other one, like the EMS.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
God.
So I could call the what
Yeah,
center
he's
I
got the
need.
bar gab on one shoulder
Yeah.
and the sending stone on the other.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Is there anything else that you really need me for?
Which one did that come? Oh. No. Anybody need anything from Waylon? We good?
We're good.
I think everybody's good.
Okay. That raven's not giving you any trouble, is it?
No, he's heading your way though.
For what?
I don't know. He's bored.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure to take care of him when he gets here.
He ain't heading your way. We need him. All right, bye.
What the hell?
Not even a response. He just gives up on you. Okay. All right.
I
So,
go to the bar to pop open an ale.
all right.
Wow, it's in cans. Nice.
Open a tannery here.
All right, so I guess everybody disperses. You've looked over the dragon horde, but the kinders kind of lose interest because they're not really.
Breaking
It's
law.
just there. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
there, and it's like that's no fun.
I don't know. I'm carrying too much stuff. I'm gonna start throwing down stuff that I've got. I just take a warhammer off and throw it over in the corner. No big deal.
Yeah,
Just get rid of shit.
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna
too
start-
heavy.
Because if we were following encumbrance rules, I'd be like, wow, I've got a lot of stuff. I've got the strength to carry it, but no.
yeah.
You need to get rid of some things.
I'm gonna throw down a warhammer.
Right.
Throw down this spear. What do I still carry a spear for? Throwing down a spear.
Hits me in the kneecap. Oh god!
Just walking around throwing stuff around.
Toss.
Oh wow, a mall. I'm probably doing all this in the bar while drinking.
Yeah, just sitting on the
Don't
floor
need
dumping
that.
stuff.
Don't
Just
need
throwing it on the bar.
Hey, put this in the lost and found. Throw them all at him.
Well, it's not lost if it's yours.
I just see just a tiny kinder
Nah,
just
I
pulling
don't
out
need
with all
it.
these big ass weapons just out of nowhere.
Throwing that
Who's got
down.
the bag of holding?
I do.
Very good.
I'm just throwing all this stuff in here, though. If you want to come by and pick it up later, I don't care. I don't need it.
Yeah, there's a guy like at the bar who's like sneaking it away.
I'll take
Yeah, he's
that.
kind of slipping it away.
I'll
As you
take
throw
that
it
too.
down, he's like whoosh, in quick.
He's a kinder also.
In spirit, yes. In spirit.
What else do I want to throw down? Anybody need a magic greatsword? What I got a magic greatsword in here for?
Magic greatsword.
Yeah, it's just a regular magic greatsword. No pluses or anything on it. It's just magic. I don't know.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't need it.
I can't use it.
All right, I set that up. I the guy's picking stuff up, and I go, "Hey, buddy, here." I throw a magic greatsword at him.
He's like, "Hey, buddy, thanks. Matter of fact, I'll give you 2 gold on your tab, on your bar tab."
Oh, it's the bartender that's doing.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I didn't realize there was a
I'll
bar
take
tab, but yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
you got one now. You're throwing stuff everywhere. Yeah, you got more weapons you've dispensed than everybody in this bar has. So yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Yeah, a guy like reaches over, picks up the warhammer. Hey, get this man an ale. So you got drinks like piling up as people are picking up your dispersed weaponry.
Wow, this is great.
Yeah,
That's all I got to do. Go back to the dragon horde and start picking stuff out of there and just flinging it on the bar.
Hey.
I don't think that might be wise, but you can do it.
Yeah.
All right, so the rest of our crew, we've got our cleric is Gilrish is in meditation and deep thought, which means he's snoring and sleeping. And we've got Gaul is at the bar. What are the rest of our crew doing?
Oh, I'm at the bar with Gall.
Yeah.
I need bolts for my crossbow. Anybody got any of them?
Oh yeah,
Seen any of them laying around? Anybody?
yeah. There was
You dropped 5 of them.
Another Kinder in here a minute ago that threw some down, huh? All right.
Just throwing shit around.
yeah. You can wander back towards the opening there with the merchants, and there was some crossbow bolts available.
All right.
So as we do with ammunition, the intent is whatever you buy, that'll be a score of 20. That means that you've got 30 shots. Because recycling, you're going to lose half of them.
All right.
So I guess I need to be buying some of that stuff too.
Well, you typically kill everybody with your shots. You don't spend a lot, but you're more than welcome to buy some.
Right through the neck. Right through the neck. Right through the neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
we're
shot.
dropping off gold in here anyway.
Yeah.
Probably leaving a little trail behind us. Here you go. Have some of this. Here you go.
As you guys are like out and about, you do see Nessa come and go to her table. And several people come up like with day-to-day issues. She's doing business. There's some arguments about the merchants setting prices against one another, and she has to resolve that dispute. Some people thinking that the like a homeowners association with the shacks around the outside, it's like, hey, you can't put that up. You're depreciating the value of my place. And she's like, we don't have any
HOA.
We have no yes. We don't have any of those. No homeowner association here. It's fine. She can put the plant in the window. So she's just doing day-to-day, very
Day-to-day mundane
typical
things.
mundane
Yeah.
task. And she has a line of people that are accumulating with their grievances.
People hanging out their laundry on the wrong day.
Correct, stuff like that.
It
Absolutely.
was not garbage day and your can was still out. What is wrong with you?
But for the most part, you notice that this little community is a moderately happy, outside of their disagreements. They're moderately happy people making the best of their existence here. And you kind of have a sense of peace knowing that they don't even know the level of protection that they have. That they live in total ignorance of the fact that they are protected by a dragon.
So I'm looking at the map and I'm seeing how the town spirals down into this pit. How on the right side over there, you see how it goes way down. Does it continue or does that
No,
stop
it
there?
does stop.
Okay,
It
so
does
it doesn't
stop.
keep going like
It doesn't go
or something.
forever. No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
But the pit is. The
The
pit
pit
is
does.
extremely deep.
And I asked the dragon, does she know what's down there? Has she been down the pit?
Yes.
Does she know?
Yeah.
Can she? I'm
Yeah.
I'm very curious.
Yeah. So like you find an opportunity to talk to her
Right.
when she's people are not at her table, and she does let you know she has been down there, and that she did have to deal with something that once resided in that pit. For these people before they came, the people who originally came to the crater
Right.
were, lack of a better word, they were preyed upon by another entity that she had to deal with. And she doesn't really go into any kind of details about what it was, but she did have to slay a being that lived in this pit.
Jeez. How long ago was that?
Oh, about 150 years ago.
Jeez. Gotcha. Okay.
So she says that there is one thing that you guys could use, and she kind of reaches in her cloak and pulls out this bottle. And she says, if you really are in need to slay something, I took this from the enemy all those years ago, and this is the strongest poison known to man. So if anyone ever needs it, here it is, and she gives it to you.
Probably hand that to the rogue
So-
to cut
I
an
bet
arrow
that
in.
could marinate those assholes a little bit.
So-
Oh
I
my
bet they
God!
could.
Save
You
or
could-
die.
Marinate.
You can put that in. That is purple worm venom,
Yeah.
which is super bad,
Yeah, that's the worst.
but it's only one use. So if you ever decide to use that, our stealthy shooter, it's one shot only.
Good lord.
What's
That
it do?
stuff?
What's it do? How
They
much?
have to make a DC Constitution saving throw or take 12d6 poison damage.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt.
DC's high too, right?
Yeah, 19.
on a greater health potion. Is that 2d4 plus 2?
Let me see.
4. No,
No, the greater is 44 plus 8. Am I right?
Is that superior?
Greater.
44 plus 4.
yeah, it's
44 plus 4.
44
Yeah,
plus
superior
4.
is bigger. Yeah,
Just making notes.
very good. Good time to do that.
The potion's red liquid glimmers when agitated.
So
Now that we've got that poison,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta ask something else.
Oh, goodness.
Does she have any rings?
Yeah, in my quarters, I have lots of rings.
What are the chances of a ring of amity?
It's gonna be really low. I'll let you roll for it. You got a 10% chance.
10%.
10%.
Oh, man, come on. This is so good.
I don't know. It sounded kind of like she was coming on to you there whenever she
Yeah.
said she has rings in her quarters. Maybe you ought to go check it out.
Yeah.
I'm too nervous.
Bound, take a wow.
10%. Come on. This would be great. 24. She does.
Yep, don't have one.
She has half of one.
All right. Well, that was a shot in the dark, but
All right.
that would have given Vic an instant crit once per day. Oh. Yeah.
Well, all I can
Shoot
say
that.
is you can use that.
Sneak attack, purple worm venom, instant crit.
Yeah, that'd be killer.
So.
Yep, not getting that. Not getting that. All right, so you see that all of the people that's coming in and out through the tavern, and as you all know, the tavern is suspended
Right.
by these by a lot of anchors and ropes and chains and the walkway. You see the citizens are starting to retire. Some are retiring for the end of the day, and there's a few that's coming in for a few night drinks in the evening. So you're kind of watching the transition of the day as the hours go on. Anything else that you guys want to do meaningful, or you just kind of chilling, hanging out,
Yeah, I'm doing my thing.
doing your thing?
Yeah,
So
doing
you
the
return
prayers
to your
thing.
quarters
Yeah.
to
Throw
Okay.
the empty ale bottle down the pit.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw one.
Okay.
Oh, I want to see this.
So you throw
Yeah.
it. When you throw it, you kind of sheepishly are throwing it over the balcony, only to realize that beside you, that the tavern keeper is like literally dumping shit out into the hole. As in, like, matter of fact, we do this every day. So,
I'm listening to hear when it hits the bottom, though. I'm throwing it just to listen.
okay. So hours go by, and
You don't
Don't hear
shit.
anything, huh?
negative. Negative.
Wow.
As you weren't privy to the conversation that Gilrich had, but what made this hole is a infinite tavern. It could be very, very deep. So deep that the single crash of a glass bottle would be very
Hard to hear. or
hard
not.
to hear.
Yeah, couldn't hear it.
Yeah. You could jump out and go down with a bottle, and the only time you might hear it if you could stop midway.
That
Levitate.
is.
Hey, you can fly, right? It's dark.
It is dark down there.
I'm going down there.
Yeah, he could.
Yep.
Cheater.
Cheater cleric.
Yeah, cheater cleric.
I bet there's some cool stuff down there, though.
Like trash.
Like
Well, there's
big
trash,
piles
but
of
then,
literal human shit.
Yeah, people line up.
Just
As the
taking
evening goes
those-
on, you see people walking by with their privy pots. Over
Yeah,
the
they
edge.
probably just they probably have a working bathroom. You just shit in the hole right
And
here.
just runs down.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
ah,
Yeah.
that's rough.
You roll a perception and hear somebody say, "Oh no, I just dropped my ring of amity down there."
I'll be flying down there. I'll go after it.
Wade through a river of shit
Just
for the ring.
Yeah.
You come out like Andy Dufresne
That's-
on the other side.
That's right. So gross.
So there's shit at the bottom of the asshole. All right, yeah.
Oh, there
Makes
you
Get
go.
it?
sense.
Yeah. All right.
Isn't
It's
it?
all coming together.
This is
Okay.
terrible.
It
This
makes
is
total
terrible.
sense.
Why would they design this? Why would they do it?
I really like the picture that Jason's painting for us here. It's great. You've done a great job with this town.
Why?
Yeah. Everyone lives in harmony because all the sewage is miles in the earth.
That's
There you
right. This is people are healthy.
Yeah.
There's no disease.
So, Gaul, I had an idea. I was reading about something called a blind taste test. So I'm thinking maybe if we can slip one of these pickled anuses into
Oh,
somebody's
yeah?
dish and just, see their reaction. Like, they don't really know that they're eating it.
Just like gouge their eyes out first or something?
What? No, they just
Plug
don't
their
know it's
nose?
there.
How are they going to be a blind taste test then?
Well, I mean,
You're supposed to be the smart one. Come on.
Oh,
What is this?
Gouge
So
their
anything-
eyes out.
So what are you proposing?
So I'm going to open my jar.
Good God.
So wait, it's probably nighttime. Well, I'm going to wait until like dark when people eat
people are
dinner.
starting to come in. They're actually cooking.
And,
and
getting
they're-
a little saucy, a
they're-
little deep in the sauce.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
Okay.
They actually are kind of throwing together. Basically, this place is stew, bread, cheese, sausage. That's it. So bar food.
Okay. So I'm going to find a guy who's,
What do you want?
fairly tipsy.
It's like a bar bet where you have to eat like the hottest pepper and
Yeah,
you sit it down in front of you.
So you see
and
these
have a
miners,
bet
right?
going
You
on.
see this group of miners that come in at a table and they're all sitting there dirty. Probably got black lung, right? I mean, these
Yeah,
guys are
yeah.
hardcore.
Right.
Right?
So I mean, they
they're
probably have a
sitting-
pretty high constitution. So
yeah,
you know,
high
okay.
constitution.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm looking for.
So
All right.
A couple of them are even dwarf. So
Oh hell, a dwarf
Yeah,
would be great.
yeah,
Yeah,
so-
I can eat almost
yeah,
every. All right,
yeah.
they're
so-
sitting there pounding pints and they're
That's-
getting served stew, right?
Perfect. So I want to find a dwarf who's kind of mostly sitting by himself. Is there one in there like?
So not by itself, but they're all
Like a smaller
collective.
group, maybe?
Yeah, a smaller group. Maybe
Okay.
there's 4 of these guys. There's 2 humans and 2 dwarves. They're sitting there talking about what a shitty day they had. Didn't really find anything. Just dug a lot of dirt.
All right. Well, I'm gonna palm one of my pickled anuses. This is the giant octopus anus. That's all I got left.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of walk by him and I'm gonna grab a couple gold and like toss on the floor beside him, like shit, and kind of try to see if I can distract him to make him look the other way. And I'm gonna try and slip one of those anuses into like where his food's at.
Now, when you say slip a giant octopus anus,
Like a
Oh,
piece
no,
of, not the
it's
whole
like the
thing.
size of a dinner plate.
Yeah. Like, obviously a piece of it, like an
so
edible
you're gonna
slice.
shave. Okay, so
You
Yeah.
shave
you're
some
gonna
of the anus
shave
off.
some off and put it in this dude's stew.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, all right. You dump the you dump the gold pieces. I want you to roll for deception.
Oh, deception, damn it.
Yeah,
Okay.
to get all of their attention.
I'm glad the big, hairy, hulking guy decided to try to do something stealthy instead of, I don't know, asking his stealthy friends.
What did you roll?
That's a 3.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you dropped.
Well,
the
I actually
one.
did try to ask Gaul.
So you did.
He
drop
wanted to gouge
the,
somebody's eyes out.
you dropped the gold, and not one person turned to look.
Okay,
You're
well.
like, oh, I dropped my gold. They're just
All right, okay, I got to pick it up. All right, yeah, I got to pick it up and like, Darby.
Mm-hmm.
Distract that dwarf. Distract him. The whole table. Do something. This is for the good of all of us.
It's
I punch Rogavark in the face.
Oh, shit.
Good one, girly.
Okay, yeah. And then as I go down, I go, and I like kind of put my hand on the table. and I
Yeah,
try-
there
I
you
try and
go.
drop it
Now
in.
slip it in on your way down.
Yes.
As
slip
soon
it
as
in.
Darby punches him in the face, the table erupts and roars and stands. The dwarves, the humans, good shot, girly. They're not even looking at their food. And as Robark going down, he makes a desperate toss. So you're going to have to roll to hit.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, I need you to roll.
To hit the bowl.
You better warm those damn dice up. What's going on over there?
That's a crit fail. I think I threw it to my own mouth.
Yeah.
You toss it in the air and then it just lands
So
right where
when you toss it, while you're
Slaps
going
on somebody's
down,
cheek.
you notice that the anus sticks on the ceiling. And it's just stuck there.
I'm watching it and see how long before it drops. Is it above the bowl?
It's above everybody. You flung it in the air, and it hit the roof. Boom! So it stuck to the ceiling, and it is stuck there.
the whole anus or just the sliver?
Just that piece he had in
Okay.
his hand.
Wow, those things are suction cups too. Who knew?
Yeah, I take a little note, but that might be something we can use in the
Octopus
future.
is an interesting
Yeah.
creature. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
we can use those to climb up walls.
Spider climb with anuses.
Spider anus might help with that too. Now
That
that I
is
think of
true.
it, take out a spider anus, throw it at the ceiling.
Yeah, we just ate some. I'm gonna try and climb the wall.
whoa. So you're going to get off the
Think you're
ground.
Spider-Man?
You're going to get off the
What's
ground
going on?
after letting Darby punch you in the face, and your immediate reaction is, "Shit, I'm going to try to climb."
This is awful.
So you're going to try to climb the wall.
I have a high intelligence, but I probably also have ADD.
Okay. So you're going to use the remainder of the octopus anus to see if you could literally climb with it.
No, from the spider anus. I'm gonna see if it gave me Spider-Man powers.
Okay.
Ah,
So
wow.
please explain how you're going to administer this newfound power.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the wall and
Okay.
almost mime-like. I'm gonna put my hands on the wall
Uh-huh.
and see if I can't just like pull myself up like with flat palms, or do I just stand there like a cat? Like,
No, you're pretty much just looking really crazy. It's not nothing.
okay, good. I'm gonna
Nothing's
blame it on
up.
the juice, so it's okay.
Okay. But you are getting stares. You're definitely getting their attention.
Great.
They're all looking at him.
Yeah, yeah. They're
Good
looking-
deal. I'm gonna slip some octopus anus into this guy's
Yeah.
stew.
There he is. There's my
And
kinder.
I got advantage on sleight of hand.
Oh my god!
'Cause-
Yeah.
oh yeah, what's that? That's a 19 plus 322.
Oh yeah. So which one were you targeting? Were you targeting a particular bowl, or you just random?
Bowl of stew that fella's just got his face buried down into. He looks up and sees Rovark trying to climb the walls, and all of a sudden, sliced octopus anus.
All right.
I
So
mean,
Like it's a fancy bowl of ramen. There's just slivered anus on top.
octopus anus stew. You know, Gam Gam used to make that. It's not that bad.
Right.
That is
So
a fancy
there's this-
anus.
there's this dwarf miner that's sitting there eating, and he's got like right below his nose, he has a mustache, and all his hair is perfectly round his head. Everything above his lip line is bald.
Oh.
But he is like super big beard, super long hair in the back with this big dome.
He'll like it.
Big,
He'll like it.
Big,
I think so.
Yeah, strong looking, healthy, and he is just wolfing down. And as you're watching
I
him,
am just
you
watching
watch as
intently.
the you watch as the stew is turning and turning. You see the anus flip over and go down into the stew, and on the next spoonful, it comes up and it goes in the mouth, and he starts chewing, and he stops. A little gummy. He keeps chewing and
All
chewing.
right, write that down. Little gummy.
Swallows,
Octopus gummies.
and he
All right.
continues to eat.
I'm just smiling like that meme of Jack Nicholson from was it The Shining where he's
So you guys kind of
He doesn't
watch-
have to. Did he save? Did he have to save or anything?
he's still eating at the moment. And so you guys watching, a couple minutes go by, and you notice he kind of
Little heartburn.
hit a little heartburn, and he takes a big drink of ale, and he stops, and you could tell he's kind of having a little dry heave come up.
Oh, okay. I'm taking notes.
And he looks at his friend across the table, and he says, "What's wrong?" And at that moment, he erupts and vomits ink all over the table. And
Oh,
all over everybody else. So this octopus anus has caused
An
the top
ink
of-
breath weapon. That's nice.
Yeah, so
Write that
he
down.
is-
Ink
he
breath
is
weapon.
vomiting ink
Got it,
all
got it.
over the table, and everyone is freaking out. And you guys are standing there, totally observing the chaos that you just created.
Two people with notebooks just making notes right now. They
breath
just pulled them
weapon.
out.
Yeah.
perfect. Wow, this is working out.
So it does practically nothing but cause chaos. So you have a dwarf who is perfectly enjoying his dinner now, who is retching his guts out of ink.
I'm gonna take note of that. Try that during the next battle. You know, vomiting ink into somebody's eyes. That's gonna be amazing.
I mean, chaos is usually our
You might have
strategy.
to. You'll have to
Yeah.
roll disadvantage on every attack you make
'Cause you're gonna be
you're
hurling.
vomiting.
But he'll have to too because he'll be blind.
Sure.
You may have to roll the hit for vomit.
Jesus.
Put that in your
Roll the hit
bag.
for
You
vomit.
might use that, right? Yeah. Save that for a BBEG.
There we go.
Oh, that's happening. That's right that way down. That's going on.
Finally,
We meet Lord Soth.
what are you
Everybody's
eating?
just chewing anus.
It just manages to dribble down your chin, and that's all it does. He just watches you.
Oh,
Yeah. Poor dwarf. You do watch him. It takes several minutes for him to clear his system of it. And he's like just apologetic, embarrassed. He don't know what the hell happened. So I don't know what's wrong. Maybe I was down too long today. And they were all like, "Man, we got to take it up with the guild master. They working you too many hours, bro.
look, we just got him better working conditions.
You may
See?
have. You may
Oh,
have.
yeah.
So
When he
Okay.
started thumping his chest, I thought he was going to have a heart attack.
A little bit heartburn.
yeah. So you guys have all witnessed that. So now everybody in the bar went into cleanup mode, trying to clean this wretched ink up.
Nasty.
Yeah,
Plus
nasty,
everything else
with
he ate.
little chunks of
Yeah.
stew in there. Good job, guys.
That was
Look, testing has to be done.
extra shenanigans.
We can't put not tested on animals.
Oh.
Tested on dwarfs.
yeah. Dwarf tested.
Yeah.
Mother
Rovark
approved.
Rovark approved. Dwarf tested.
So
Rovark
while you guys are
approved.
all doing that, Gilrich has been meditating back in his room, and while he's meditating and resting, he starts to have some daydreams. Daydreams in which the version of his goddess comes and as a young girl, that avatar, and basically she is leading you through the dark, waving you on through corridors that is dark, and the only illumination is her.
Mm-hmm.
And you're compelled to follow, and as you follow her, she leads you into a area in which you witnessed the horrifying scene of Takesis in her raw form. And the little girl is there with you, and you are fearful. You see the Dragon Queen and all of her fearful magnificence. You know, the vision of Tiamat as she is.
Right.
You see this gigantic dragon, and the little girl doesn't ever speak until she points to the dragon and turns to you and say, keep your faith, keep your courage. You will need it. You will need this for the people and for the task that is needed. And remember that the lance can slay all. And you wake up from that. So as you kind of think about that, the lance that Rovark currently has,
Right.
you remember that lance, and that somewhere in this story, you know that there's going to be a purpose for it.
Okay. I make notes in my prayer book. I try to remember the vision as clearly as possible, and basically write the entire thing down in my prayer book.
Yeah. There's other things too. When you have these visions, you also notice that in your book that there are pages that will appear that are in silver.
Mm-hmm.
And basically it's just new entries for the history prior to the cataclysm.
Right.
The traditions, ceremonies of things like ceremonies for joining people together, the ceremonies for blessing a child, things of that nature that would be important to someone of the faith. So
Okay.
as you continue on this, you're basically having the history of the church is coming back.
It's coming back. Gotcha.
Coming back. Okay. All right. So evening time is upon us. The people in the village are all scuttling back home, talking about this weird outbreak that they're afraid might be attacking everyone, that there's some illness
Oh my God.
that they need to talk to Nessa about. Possibly there's a breakout of an ink disease.
The black guts.
Yeah,
The
and there's
black
people. There's people all talking about checking the kids' stool and making sure they're not.
Make sure the kids, people are starting to panic.
Yeah, people are panicking.
Jesus.
You see some of the older ladies with the kids when they're walking by, and the kid kind of coughs. He looks in his gums to see if he's got
Got the ink lung.
ink guts or whatever.
You guys. Jesus
Whoops.
Christ.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, man.
All right, so it's evening time is coming, so you guys can retire. That's all it is that's going on, since the candle man is going around blowing out the lamps for the evening. So,
All right. Get back in there, and I see Gil there praying. Oh, we shut it off? No. Get back in there, see old Gil praying, and I hand him a pot of stew and say, hey, they were about to throw all this out. Brought you a little dinner. I noticed you were hiding in here. Here you go.
I go, hey, buddy, thanks. And I start storing it, looking for anus. Immediately. Do I find anus in the pot?
does he find anus in the pot?
Let's see how well he diced it up.
Let's see that perception.
Let's see if I.
Investigation.
Oh, I bet he does. What kind of perception you got?
Pretty good.
I'm actively perceiving. So let me
roll
see.
it. Roll
Yeah.
+7.
Oh, I got a
Come
22.
22.
Come
Damn,
on.
that's pretty good.
Come on.
1.
Yeah.
I don't see any anus in here.
He was so hungry.
I am hungry.
He was so hungry from all the praying.
Okay. All right. So you eat
Me
the
and
stew.
Gog-
I eat the stew, man.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. I
You see me
appreciate
and
it.
Gog just whip out notebooks and just look at you.
What do y'all got the notebooks out for? I'm just eating.
All right. So
Taking notes. Don't mind us.
Taking notes.
as you eat it, you do notice that there's a little bit of spice in this. It's kind of unfamiliar to you. It's kind of
Yeah, because I've never tried any
Yeah.
of the pickled anuses.
yeah, and you were like not expecting to have a seafoody taste in it. You taste
kind of fishy
kind
and
of fishy, yeah.
chewy.
But you are a half ogre.
I am.
So I want you to do a con save with advantage.
All right.
He doesn't even care.
Chewing it up. +1. Here we go. With advantage. God, it sucked. 12. With advantage. God dang. Was that a save or just a constitution check?
It's just check.
All right. That was it. 12.
Okay. So you eat it and you have a little indigestion, but you think you're okay. You're like, man, ain't bad. Several minutes later, you feel this bubbling up in your stomach. And all of a sudden, you feel compelled to vomit.
All right, now aim at the target.
Push him out the
Aim at the target.
So
What's happening?
I throw
You're
up
in
the
the middle
shield
of the
and I
room.
say, aim at the target. See if you can aim it.
I vomit on the target. What the hell?
yeah,
See if you can hit it.
You're holding a shield for him to vomit on.
Yeah, I want to see if he can hit the target.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Roll the hit. Roll the hit. Vomit. Here we go. Is that with dexterity or is that what is my?
That's a ranged weapon.
I didn't play. 14.
14.
I don't know. That might hit a shield. I don't know if I've got it right in front of you.
It's probably got an
Alright,
AC
so
of 10.
You vomit and the projectile, you can somewhat aim it. So yeah, it does go in his general direction, but instead of hitting the shield, it's all over his feet and his legs.
So what's the distance that was it a 5-foot
We were
vomit?
about 8 foot.
8 foot?
Okay.
8 foot.
That's an 8-foot breath
projectile
weapon.
All
that's good.
right.
8 foot. projectile vomit. So
Now, would you say that's more of a cone or like a straight line?
Oh, it's a stream.
Okay,
Okay.
it's a straight
It's
line.
8
Okay.
foot range
So,
stream of
Go
vomit.
hollers. Yes.
so based off of your intel,
Uh-huh.
you guys have discovered that really about 5 foot, you could aim it within 5 feet. You could hit a target.
Okay.
5-foot range.
But what we don't know the effect yet.
Nope. More testing to be done.
Well, how do you feel now that it's covering your legs and your feet?
How do I feel?
Nasty,
Oh,
Oh man.
inky.
Disadvantage on charisma checks.
I'd probably have to hit the face.
The one
Yeah.
thing you do notice is that you do have a nice black sheen all over your legs.
Am I at disadvantage now? Like, how am I feeling?
No, it's just a temporary vomit.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no.
hey,
you're made of stronger stuff than that dwarf.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. It's a half ogre genetics.
So
This is great.
It's like you were born to eat
So-
stuff like octopus butthole.
I guess new mission in life.
ogres were meant to eat octopus ass. I like it.
All right.
You know, I feel like I'm going to have to apologize to the listeners. Do I? Really? I mean, they're really aggressively marketing this pickled anus idea, and it's been going on for many, many episodes. So big thanks to Jason for wrangling that in instead of taking 7 episodes for that particular shenanigan. He was managing to keep it down on the down low for 1 episode. So anyway, thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll see you next time.